Hi YouTube, it's me, Sassy Jones. I know it's been ages since I posted a video, um, so I thought I'd get on here and give an update. As for the DS, I've been maintaining pretty well. I've had about a 7 to 7 pound regain. It fluctuates quite a bit. I'm attributing it to the dreaded regain that was always mentioned and discussed as a part of the DS. My diet hasn't really changed. Um, I have to admit I haven't been exercising as much as I should be. I'm gonna have to blame that on my relationship. I have a boyfriend now. The man that I had mentioned in previous posts, we are now officially exclusive. He's wonderful, and it's great. And so I really hope that continues. Anyway, my big focus and obsession right now, maybe not obsession, but this is really a natural progression for anyone, I think, that has weight loss surgery, is plastic surgery. Now, I'm not as brave as a lot of people on YouTube to show you my body, because I just turned 49, and I have a lot of skin. Um, and granted, my body's not as bad as a lot of post weight loss surgery people. It's really not. And honestly, I probably could be just fine if I never had plastic surgery. But there's been this nagging at me for a long time to complete what I started. I still can't wear sleeveless tops. I still don't feel especially comfortable and confident wearing shorts, although I do wear them. But I always feel like I have to wear really long shorts. My stomach is a big issue. Um, it's really the only thing on my body that didn't just completely deflate. My breasts, my arms. I mean, it's really what I'm dealing with is like a complete overhaul. It's like when I lost the weight, I just deflated, and it's like a balloon. Like I have things hanging. So and I think it's really, the whole issue is really exacerbated by the fact that I have a boyfriend. And so, and this is definitely not a lot of the reason why I'm doing this. Like I said, even if I weren't in a relationship, I think I would feel this way. That I want to finish this and complete this, because I would love to be able to wear sleeveless shirts. I would love to feel confident wearing shorts or a bathing suit in public. I would love to do those things. And it seems to me that if I went through all this to lose this weight, I should be able to do that. So I did a lot of research. As you know, I'm on Obesity Help, and I started looking at the plastic surgery forum 6 months, 8 months ago, maybe. I probably was looking at it on and off even before that, but really seriously following it. And I started seeing a lot of people were going to this one surgeon in Mexico. So, and he had a group on Obesity Help, so I joined that group, and I was reading posts there. And I was very, very impressed with what I read, and very, very impressed with what I saw of the post-op photos. Um, People on that board were very, very detailed about their experiences there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had the same concerns as anyone would about going to Mexico for any type of surgery. But this doctor is board certified in Mexico, um, and he specializes in weight loss surgery patients. This is what he does. He uses twilight sedation as opposed to general anesthesia, which allows him to complete more procedures at one time. So it's not as dangerous for the patient, and when you come out of surgery, you don't have that horrible general anesthesia hangover and fog that you do when you have general anesthesia. Anyway, I'm not trying to convince anybody here. I'm just telling you the research that I found and the thought process I went through. I knew that I wanted a lot done. I'm having a lower body lift, which will basically, it's like pulling up a pair of pants. from your lower body. The skin, I know this sounds awful, but the skin, you're cut all along your lower body, like right under your abdomen, right above like the pelvis, and that skin is literally pulled up like a pair of pants. That also allows her to do a tummy tuck. So the lower body lift includes the tummy tuck. My ass, as I've mentioned many times, needs some help. And mainly it's just the wrinkles down below. I have something of a butt. I mean, I have some lift there, but there's a lot of wrinkly skin back there that I would love to get rid of, and the lower body lift should take care of some of that. I'm having a long thigh lift. The lower body lift does not really deal with the inner thighs. It'll deal with your outer thighs, like the saddlebags, kind of, but the inner thighs will not. So I'm having a long thigh lift, which is probably the most painful of everything I'm having done, other than face work. I'm also having a breast lift. I really was certain that I didn't want augmentation, and then I started thinking about it. Dr. Sauceda said that, you know, a breast lift could be done, and I'd probably be a small C or large B, and I'm happy with that. I've been a double D, so it's not that big of a deal to me. It doesn't seem to be a big deal to my boyfriend either, so I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on that one, but I figure if I change my mind later, that's the cheapest thing that I could get done anywhere, really. I could get implants anywhere, and I could probably just afford that easily. So then, in addition to that, I'm having my arms done. I've showed everybody my arms many, many times. Can you see them here? Let's see. Yeah, they're pretty awful. I named them, they're so bad. So I'm gonna get my arms done. And then I decided, well, if I'm gonna do all this, I may as well go ahead and take care of everything. So I'm getting my face done too. I'm getting a facelift. A lot of people say to me, you know, you don't look like you need a facelift, but I do. You know, I've got some things that could be nipped and tucked up here, and since I'm having this done, I may as well. And then this too, you know, the chin, oh, terrible. So I'm getting a neck lift and a facelift. So I don't, you know, I don't think it's going to be drastic or anything like that. I just want a more refreshed look. So the face work is done like 3 or 4 days later after the body work. So again, I had a lot of mixed feelings about this. It took me a long time to get to this decision. I talked to a lot of people in that group on OH. I looked at a lot of their pictures. I looked at other surgeons. I talked to a lot of people. I don't know if anybody is subscribed to Kelawanda, but I also talked to her. She went to a surgeon in California, Dr. Aga, and his work is very impressive as well. However, one of the biggest factors of me doing this in this way, picking Dr. Sauceda in Mexico, was because I wanted all this stuff done, and I wanted it all done at once. In the States, I would have to go probably 3 times to get everything done that I want done. The cost of that would be astronomical. I would never be able to afford it. Not to mention, I couldn't take that much time off. I mean, I just couldn't. I can't take that much time off, and it would take me probably well over a year to get all that stuff done. You know, you go through it, and then the healing process is months and months. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to knock it all out at once. And this allows me to do that with the way they handle the anesthesia. This doctor's aftercare is pretty good. It's very excellent. As a matter of fact, you stay there. Depending on how much you're having done, the cost of your procedures, he takes care of your hotel for 12 days. So after you come out of the clinic, you're in the hotel, and he sees you every day except for Sunday, and he has a nurse to see you every day. You don't get that kind of care in the States. You absolutely don't. So I was really very, very encouraged by that. Yes, I was concerned about complications because I had complications in my DS. But, you know, I really have to offer that up to God. And for those of you who aren't religious, you don't have to listen to this, but I really had to offer that up to God and pray about that. And know that either I'm supposed to get through this or I'm not. And whatever trials happen as a result, I'm going in with my eyes wide open. if something happens, it's not like I'm gonna die or anything. He has a process where he'll send you to, if he can't take care of it, he sends you to a hospital, and they take care of you from there. I'm not going into this even thinking about anything bad happening. I'm going to really focus on positive and really believe and know and tell myself, like I did with my DS, that everything's going to be fine. And even with the complication I had with my DS, I was never in any major danger. I never felt worried. Maybe I should have been, but I never felt worried. I knew I was going to be fine. I knew I was going to make it through. I knew I was in good hands. And I'm going to trust and believe that with this as well. Everyone, I'm literally watching people going every couple of days to Dr. Saseda, and they're writing about their experiences, and I'm seeing their pictures as they come back. They're telling you everything that happened, and they're fine. He's had no one die, and he's had no one with major complications. Now, there are complications for any plastic surgery. They're common, and even if I had it done in the States, I would have I would have the chance of having these complications. I intend to do as much as I can beforehand to make sure that I don't have any complications. And you have to listen. You have to follow instructions in order to also not have complications. Now, granted, I'm having a lot done, so the chances are good. But I think that if I do what I'm supposed to do, if I rest, take it easy, I should be fine. So I'm going to take as much time as I need off of work, as well as far as time off completely. And then when I get back from Mexico, maybe after a few days, I will just work from home instead of going in. And that will also help me continue the healing process better. I'm also going to take this protein supplement that is required by Dr. Aga, which is something I got from Kelawanda. It's a protein supplement that has tons of vitamins that you need for something like this. Protein, I think it's like extra vitamin A, zinc. There's several things that you really need to make sure you have extra stores of before you have this type of surgery. So I'm going to start taking that when I get to maybe 2 months out. And I'm also going to start doing Insanity with my boyfriend. I think everybody's heard of Insanity from the infomercial on television, to really strengthen my core. So anybody with any thoughts on that, I'm welcome to make mention of whatever questions you might have. But that's where I'm at. And that's pretty much the update for now. So as I get closer, I'll post about what's going on. I've already made my airline reservations. Finding somebody to go with you for that long of a period of time to Mexico was hard, so my dad ended up being elected to go because he's retired and he doesn't have anywhere to be. I'll be gone for a few weeks, like a couple weeks before Christmas to the day after Christmas. So, that's coming up. I'm looking forward to it, although I can't say that I'm excited. I'm sure I'll get there. I'll have a lot of feelings about it, but right now I'm kind of ready for it to happen and be done, and beyond with healing past it. So I really can't wait for that part. Alright, YouTube. That's the update for now. Again, email or video with any questions or thoughts. Take care.